series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Rose. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Offensive rebound, Adams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his third personal foul. Freak.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Stay on him.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Now here's Payne. Here's Ibaka. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a...
Derek, congratulations on a great...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Derrick Rose. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the...
Hey guys, on NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in My Park. Tune in now. Hey guys, on this episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most. Give you the rundown of all things new in My Park. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Celtics made a special trip here for one game, back in Boston for the next. Celtics leading by 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Jones drives in. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Jackson with it. Jones covering. Jackson dishes to Zeller. Got it. Good job in the low post. Zeller's got his first 2 points. Well, there's no lack of range in this. The leading three-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. Second, Nikola Mirotic.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Zeller setting the pick for Jackson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
That ties it up.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Olynyk. He dishes it to Barnes. Jackson setting the pick here for Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Zeller. Foster's checked in for Rose. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jones. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Barnes kicks to Jackson. Down low. Now the feed to Zeller. Clock at 4. Knocked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Mirotic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Rozier the pass to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Here's Rozier. Here's Zeller. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And Foster kicks to Jones. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Jones has got 5 points so far.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Hunter's checked in for the Celtics. Boston trailing. Dishes it to Zeller. Barnes passes to Rozier. Picked by Zeller. Off the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Boston, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. That's good from Rozier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Foster. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Portis. Olynyk is covering. They get it back. Right side, Jones. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Olynyk. Takes the 3. Good on the shot. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from
the only hard part of that.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Boston, Zeller, he's checked in for Lee. Jackson comes in for Hunter. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. On the floor for Boston, Jay Crowder out there with Kelly Olynyk. And there's Jackson. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes both free throws.
They're just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
Kicks it to Crowder. Feeds it to Jackson. And the pass to Crowder. Here's Rozier, defended by Jones. Here's Olynyk. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 9 points for Kelly Olynyk. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Thunder.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He dropped in 26 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And so Jones nails both of them.
They struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but that's changed. They're almost at 85% for the game now.
It's Jackson with the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Bulls in second.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Foster. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. Rozier the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Foster. Good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
There's the dish to Crowder. There's a screen. Pass to Rozier. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's blocked.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Now here's Crowder, defended by Foster. Here's Zeller. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Here's Jones, stolen by Jackson. And there's the call on Pachulia. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Jay Crowder. Olynyk up top. He's got 9. Pass to Rozier. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaging. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around. They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Zeller dishes to Barnes. Ring shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Barnes has got his first points in this one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Mirotic kicks to Jones. And it's Chicago scoring again. Celtics trail by 10. Jackson with it. He feeds it to Olynyk. 2 on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Olynyk. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so we conclude the...
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half.
The second half just about to get going here. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role.
So for the Bulls, Pachulia, he's checked in for Gibson. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. And Jones subbed in for Tony Snell. Then for the Celtics, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Zeller. Barnes comes in for Jay Crowder. And Hunter subbed in for Bradley. Jones in at shooting guard. Noah is out there with Pachulia. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Rose in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Barnes passes to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Lee. Here's Thomas. Boston again missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes to Hunter. Outside Thomas. To tie. Rose with the block.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He dishes it to Jones. Puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short this time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Screen by Lee. Thomas kicks to Barnes. Now here's Olynyk. 10 points for him. Here's Thomas. Rose with the block. But they'll get another chance. Barnes can't get it to go.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. The feed to Olynyk. Lee dishes to Thomas. Now Lee. He's got 8. Kicks it to Barnes. It's stolen by Jones. The shot no good. Good D by Lee.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And Olynyk kicks to Barnes. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Derrick Rose. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and then for Boston. Jackson comes in for Hunter, and it's Rozier in for Thomas. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Jones. To the left wing. Dishes to Mirotic. No one near him. And the Bulls get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Jones, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson kicks to Barnes. Out to the wing. Here's Olynyk, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in blocks, first in fast break points, and they're #2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
Rose off the pick from Jones, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When you see somebody having a game like this from a turnover standpoint, it's almost impossible to win as a team.
Olynyk the pass to Barnes. Feeds to Jackson. Right side, Lee. And the pass to Barnes. Screen by Lee. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jackson. Got it from 16 feet. Jackson's got 6.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
On the basket by Jones.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Jackson kicks to Lee. Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Jackson dishes to Lee. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Jackson has the open look. Jackson missing again. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. Now the dish to Jones. Off the screen. Oh!
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also,
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Portis. Dunleavy comes in for Taj Gibson. And Jones subbed in for Tony Snell. The Celtics also changing it up. Hunter's checked in for Zeller. And Thomas subbed in for Rozier. Chicago with the ball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Matt Barnes is out there with Hunter. And it's Lee in at the center.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Free throw, good. Rose. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Thomas. Pass to Lee. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lee, a screen on Mirotic. Nice job coming off that screen. 18 points for Avery Bradley.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
Rose double teamed. Bulls moving the ball around. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Still Bulls ball.
Boston on D. 3-point lead. Mirotic the screen. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Jones. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 15 points for Freak.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Bradley. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Thomas with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Thomas passes to Zeller. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
From deep, Thomas. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Bulls trail by 6. Rose kicks to Jones. Back to Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. To the paint, Jones. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a good one for Jones. He has 15 points and 2 steals as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Outside Brent. Picked by Lee. And it's Bradley off the drive. And that one's good.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Lee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take-charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your Rebel Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
"20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Foster. Jones from outside.
Bulls foul. Bobby Portis. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Jackson. And so it's the Boston Celtics with
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin...
Guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes of the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in My Park. Tune in now. Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in My Park. Tune in now. Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late-game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Let's take them back.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today with Brig Anthony? And here are the 76ers now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor is not what it needed to be in terms of effort. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Okay, fans, now coming up for your level Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number one, the Bulls.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition.
'76ers trailing. Marshall with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Roten.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Thompson comes in for Roten. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Embiid the screen. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Rose dishes to Mirotic. Outside Rose. Jones with the screen on Grant. Pass to Pachulia. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Marshall passes to Embiid. Thompson for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Chicago making a switch here. Foster's checked in. Pass to Portis. And Embiid pulls it down.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Screen by Jones. And Foster kicks to Pachulia. Here's Jones. And again, Chicago. No good. Philadelphia leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. First in fast break points, second in assists, and they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch, maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
And you're in the NBA, time becomes your most precious resource. And Clark, from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting in extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player.
Embiid the screen. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Feeds it to Marshall. From outside the arc, that's good. Marshall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Okafor out there with Noel. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Bellinelli in at the 2 spot. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. Philadelphia shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Here's Covington, defended by Dunleavy. That's good. Covington's got his first basket of the night.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
You got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
And it's Rose penetrating, and Okafor with the block. But they get it back. Outside, Jones. Noah dishes to Jones. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. A look at Chicago. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, Philadelphia 3 games behind.
And seeing where the 76ers are, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for Philadelphia, and he gets it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now here's Roten. He's covered by Rose. Now here's Roten, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And slam dunk by Noel.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
The 76ers lead. Roten kicks to Okafor. Thompson with it. Jones covering. From downtown. Thompson misses. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A floater. Thompson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts. And that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Thompson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Rose attacking. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 7. Foster passes to Jones. Out left to the wing. There's the steal. Here's Bellinelli. And Jones pulls it down.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Off target with his 3.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Goes up the baseline. And Mirotic kicks to Jones. Here's Seymour. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game. So.
Now the 3rd quarter have to get going.
It's been a solid outing for.
Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. And Jones subbed in for Tony Snell. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Bellinelli. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Derrick Rose is out there with Jones, and it's Mirotic in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Covington kicks to Noel. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He had 18 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Noah the screen. Jones dishes to Noah. Here's Mirotic. Offensive rebound. And Gibson kicks to Rose. And the 3 ball is good. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Covington passes to Noel. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Gibson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Chicago. Embiid the screen. Thompson inside the line, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Freak, and the first one at the line is good.
You look at the game so far for Thompson, he has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Chicago, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Screened by Grant. Here's Seymour. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Bulls trail by 15. Jones kicks to Pachulia. Back to Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Stolen by Thompson. The dish now to Marshall. To the inside, Grant. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And the 76ers lead by 17.
They can't guard us.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Spacing.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Jones. There's a good screen. Rose passes to Jones. The feed to Pachulia. It's good from the top of the key. Pachulia's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Grant sets a screen for Marshall. Pachulia with the steal. Mirotic against Grant. Left side, Jones. Back to Mirotic. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in opponent points per game. First and second chance points. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. it points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Kicks to Rose. On the wing, Jones. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
There's a screen. 11 feet away, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Marshall. 5 points in the game. There's a screen by Noel. Marshall dishes to Bellinelli. 1 second left. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The 76ers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Bellinelli. Nerlens Noel is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Roten in at the point. It's stolen by Jones. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Here's Okafor, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Been a solid outing for Okafor. He's got 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
There's the pass to Snell. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The 11-footer, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 7 points for Roten. Bulls trail by 10. Gibson the screen. Jones with it. Now guarded by Noel. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now Roten. Down low. And Okafor at the basket on the assist from Roten. Roten's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Bulls shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And here's Jones. Gibson the screen. Jones kicks to Gibson. Back to Jones. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Bellinelli. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Got a piece of it. Okafor with the steal. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Roten with it, working on Rose. Some solid defense from Rose. And he uses the glass on the lane. Rose has got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, they're making the defense pay for some of those unnecessary fouls here in the second half. If the team is going to foul you and they won't play defense without fouling you, then make them pay. Cash in from the line.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Okafor.
You really have to like their efficiency at the foul line. I mean, they're knocking down 91, 92% of their free throws overall. That's a very healthy and positive number.
Jones drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's right.
That one on Embiid.
It's been a good night for Jones. He's got 17 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
The 76ers making a switch here. Covington's checked in.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
The 76ers leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
With the win tonight, they go up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a slight edge with 1 game still left to play this year against the Bulls.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Okafor. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Joakim Noah. That's his 4th personal foul.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all. Tune in now.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level.
You've been practicing, man. Always. You'll see tonight. I don't doubt it. But I'll be the one putting on the real show.
Yeah, not a vibe, anything to say about it.
You better start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level. Always a talking street. See you out there, man.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
A chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Steph Curry fourth.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
The Bulls making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And Thompson kicks to Humphries. Iguodala outside. Feeds it to Curry. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got 5 now.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The 11-footer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 5th in assists, 14th in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Thompson. And Mack subbed in for Steph Curry. Shoots off the screen. Mack, good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the wide-open shot from Green. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Jones kicks to Rose. Pachulia with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Here's Calathis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Humphries with a screen on Rose. Shot off the pick. Wide open. Humphries with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The Warriors leading. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You know, you have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no surprise they spent the bulk of their preparations getting their offensive game plan in place and ready to roll.
We get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Utah. They're in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Warriors, a game and a half out.
And, well, for the Warriors, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I would not write them off completely in terms of the title picture just yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Iguodala dishes to Humphries. Passes it to Mack. 5 to shoot. Picked by Humphries. The 3. Mack, no luck.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Mack drops them both. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bulls trail by 4. Dunleavy the pass to Jones. Baseline J on the way, and the shot falls short this time. Here's Mack, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Mack.
Sheldon Mack. At the line for 2.
And Mack drops them both. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones, that's for 2, and that misses badly. Air ball. And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive.
He's going to make some shots. I was looking at his last couple games, and when guys get up those many attempts and they get to the foul line, they're going to score. So we can't let that, affect the way we play our game. And the main thing is just
not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does, and as part of your plan?
You know, Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Right. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Butler and Snell are the wingmen. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Here's Curry. Here's Thompson. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Bulls trail by 5. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Noah. Jones trying to get open. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. Here's Ezeli. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one falls for Ezeli. That one is no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Gibson kicks to Jones. Gibson dishes to Snell, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Jones against Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the basket by Jones.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
There's the pick. Barnes with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gibson with the screen on Thompson. Jones the pass to Gibson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket, and you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Will it go? That one wide left.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Jones against Curry. Jones kicks to Butler. Shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers did some really solid work on the floor. He picked up 18 points, and it was his usual story. A lot of drawn fouls and a lot of free throws made for him. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard, charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch.
Give it up for Oracle Arena, your
Pachulia, he's checked in for Noah. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. They set the screen. Outside Gibson. Butler on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the free throw line has been a bonus as well. I mean, they've sought contact, and when the whistle blows, they're taking advantage.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Outside Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Curry against Butler. Here's Jones. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Bulls in second.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
And so Jones nails both of them.
It's been a nice game for Jones. 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle. No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Thank you, Kevin.
And the 3rd quarter about ready to get underway.
Been a stellar outing.
Shelvin Max checked in for Curry. Jones checked in for Chicago. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Azili is out there with Green. And it's Mack in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Thompson for the triple. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Jones. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And it's Green missing. Bulls trail by 9. From deep, Rose. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The screen from Thompson. Here's Green. And Jones sends it back. And it's good. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Butler against Barnes. Butler dishes to Jones. The Warriors pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Great open look there. And it's 8 points for Barnes. Bulls trail by 13. Outside Rose from about 16. Rose with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Warriors ball time.
Timeout. Start it.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors.
And now the stats on Joakim Noah. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. And it's been reflected on the stat sheet.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Chris Humphries has checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Nick Calathis in for Mack. Mirotic's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Calathis passes to Humphries. The dish to Barnes. And he lays it straight in. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter. Bulls trail by 14. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Jones sets the pick for Rose. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Pick by Humphries. Thompson for 3. Good. Great play by Calathis to shut it up. Calathis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Rose against Thompson. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. That's tipped. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Finished off the break. And now it's up to 25 points for Klay Thompson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Rose attacking. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. Rose has got 9 points now in the quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Humphries with a screen on Rose. Calathis misses the 3. Bulls trail by 17. Outside Rose. Kicks to Pachulia. Jones dishes to Rose. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Iguodala. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Pass to Humphries. Dishes it to Thompson. The fadeaway. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Move it! Move it!
Mirotic has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Pachulia. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Pachulia's got 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Calathis kicks to Barnes. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 15. They get a hand on it. He's all alone. Here's Calathis. Drops in the breakaway layup. Calathis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
The last 4 buckets they've surrendered have come in transition. At some point, you've got to make an adjustment.
Move the ball. Stick
Rose kicks to Jones. Back to Rose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Nick Coathis. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Portis. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. And Jones subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. So the Bulls 5 right now. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Jones is out there with Rose. And it's Snell in at the 3. And the shot is good. And it's 37 points for Klay Thompson.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Curry against Jones. Right at the free throw line. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's Mack. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes, Kevin, here with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at
Yeah.
famous director Spike Lee.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you 2 of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Chicago Bulls. Last outing for Chicago, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to Golden State. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. The sports fans are all nestled beside the 2K Sports broadcast as we bring you visions of NBA action this fine Christmas Eve. Ho, 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 ho. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You take a look at Chicago. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
You know, they've looked a bit lost out there lately. I mean, they don't seem to be playing with a lot of purpose and focus and even drive. I mean, you can't just wait for good things to happen. You got to make things happen.
And Clark, I think you're spot on with your analysis. They clearly, to me, have lost some confidence, and that's led them to force things on the court. You start to press it and not trust one another. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get back to the basics and really start to believe in one another if they want to turn things around.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Butler and Snell are the wingmen. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. Martin with the block. First quarter, just over a minute played. Rubio dishes to Wiggins. For Kevin Martin. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Dunleavy's checked in for Tony Snell. And Jones subbed in for Derrick Rose.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Muhammad, the pass to Wiggins. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Butler. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Here's Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Jeff, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jones is checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And he makes both free throws.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How last month turned out for him. 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Mirotic, a screen on Jones. Jones drives in, lets it go from 11. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Bulls lead by 2.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Levine, defended by Dunleavy. Levine kicks to Pekovic. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, 16 points for him. Good work defensively by Jones.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Bulls in second.
Talking about block shots, you want block shots? Talk to these guys. They've done a terrific job this year in that category. Outstanding.
That one misses. And he misses all three.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And Mirotic kicks to Jones. Portis, the pass to Mirotic. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Just 5 on the clock. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Jones has got 6.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. And the foul called on Freak. Derrick Rose is checked in for Jones.
Now in the lineup, the Bulls.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against New Orleans.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He ended with 16 points, and he made them pay for their fouls, putting up a good amount of his totals from the line. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, here's Rubio. 9-point game his last outing. Wiggins kicks to Rubio. Martin dishes to Pekovic. It's rebounded by Noah. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. The try by Rubio. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. For Minnesota, they have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now here's Jones. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Gibson. And that one is stuffed right through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Towns drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
All right, target setter, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Charlotte. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls, right now quite a ways down below.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Timberwolves trail. And it's Rubio penetrating. The dish to Martin. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He was intent on running the offense through Jones. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. And it's Rubio penetrating, and they're able to recover. Second shot opportunity, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bulls leading by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gibson passes to Butler. The three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gibson with the steal. Jones with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Jones kicks to Snell. No good from Gibson.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Begovic with a screen. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Jones. And it's Martin penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Dishes to Snell. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jones kicks to Butler. Noah with a screen on Martin. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good by Butler.
How about that screen by Noah?
Timberwolves trail by 4. Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one. And that last matchup came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. The Bulls leading by 6. Feeds to Snell. Puts it up from 12. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Begovic with a screen. Rubio the pass to Martin. In the corner, it's Begovic. Rubio outside. And it's good from the elbow. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Outside Butler. Pass to Gibson. Puts one up from 19. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Bielitsa, who's checked in for Minnesota. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Kevin Martin. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. There's a screen. And Bielitsa kicks to Rubio. 5 on the clock. They get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Timberwolves have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The first free throw is good.
This is the way to stay in the game.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Change for the Timberwolves. Jones checked in for Towns. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jones has checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Move the ball. It's sticking
He
too
kicks to
much.
Pachulia. Dunleavy dishes to Jones. Out left to the wing. The pass to Portis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Jones kicks to Levine. Puts it up. It's good. This game is all even. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Jones drives in. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Mirotic the pass to Pachulia. Now the feed to Jones to end the run. The shot no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jones dishes to Jang.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Minnesota. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Jones kicks to Levine. Back to Jones. Dishes it to Muhammad. The 11-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Jones. He's got 9. Fires from 14. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Muhammad. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly...
Kevin, I'm here with...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nikola Begovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Bulls. Jones checked in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, the big men are Gibson and Noah. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Snell, the pass to Jones. That's tipped. And here's Rubio. 12 points for him. They now take the lead. Rubio's got 6 in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, Jones. Butler on the wing. Jones sets the pick for Butler. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Minnesota on D. A 2-point game. Gibson with the screen on Rubio. Jones dishes to Gibson.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Rubio against Jones. Rubio outside. They set the screen. The offensive rebound. Towns. And he slams it one-handed. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Martin. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. From 10 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Butler passes to Jones. Muhammad with the steal. Towns kicks to Rubio. Timberwolves passing it around. Down low, got a piece of it. And stolen by Mirotic. And here they go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Some good play tonight for Butler. He has 14 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Zach LaVine comes in for Wiggins, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Taj Gibson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Portis, he's checked in for Butler. Screen by Jones. Muhammad with it. Mirotic is there. And Muhammad kicks to Zhang. Just 4 to shoot. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. Second in assists, second in field goal percentage, and they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And let's go back to their assists for a second. When you're sharing the ball like they have, I think it really builds chemistry and trust. This is a group that really plays for each other.
And so Jones nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Jones, no one around him. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Inside, it's tipped, but Julia with the steal. Mirotic inside. He's against Zhang. And the basket by Jones. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's LaVine. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. LaVine's got 6. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pachulia inside, covered by Pekovic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. Soft touch off the glass.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Muhammad, covered by Mirotic. Charity stripe shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's now 6 points for Shabazz Muhammad. Jones against Jones.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Left side, Jones. Now here's Pachulia. Defense right on him. Jones, no luck. Minnesota in the lead. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Chicago, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And he gets it to go. Dunleavy's got 5.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at Utah, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Minnesota, 9.5 games behind.
And I think for the Timberwolves, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes it to Bielitsa. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Mirotic. And now a 5-point Bulls lead. Here's Levine. He's got 6. He dishes it to Muhammad. Takes the 13-footer off the mark.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Chicago leading by 5. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Towns is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Snell kicks to Gibson. And Butler, here we go. Inside. Tries from 10. Jones, no luck.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 9 points for Martin.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Screen by Jones. And Butler, here we go. Excellent use of the screen that time. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Jones against Rubio. Wiggins outside. Towns in the corner. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What a time for him to step to the big 3 right there.
Chicago leading. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Snell dishes to Jones. Noah, the pass to Snell. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Noah. The baseline J off the mark.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
That evens the score. That's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones with it. Over to the wing. Snell off the pick from Jones. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Martin with the ball. To take the lead. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler attacking. Can they get it? Again, the miss by Jones.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Towns sets the pick for Rubio. And Jones sends it back. Martin against Butler. Shot clock at 5. And Jones over to help. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Bulls trail by 4. Butler attacking. Good. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Jones against Rubio. Outside Martin. Looking to get it going. Butler against Rubio. Jones with the screen on Rubio. Butler kicks to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Left side, Martin. They get it again. Tries again. And Towns plays it in. Towns has got 19 points.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Jones drives in, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Finished off the break. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Martin kicks to Wiggins, to the middle. Rubio, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, a good one here for Jones. He has 17 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Minnesota making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in for Taj Gibson. And that one's good. Wiggins.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
The dish to Mirotic. He feeds it to Snell. Butler passes to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now, here's Rubio. Outside, Martin. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And it's Butler missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rubio with it. Jones covering. Rubio dishes to Martin. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Snell.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jones drives in, and that one is hammered home.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Down low, it's Bielitsa. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes.
You got to forget about that one.
Ricky, a great...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now he had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Shaq, what'd you think?
Just a sensational performance all over.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
NBA 2K TV behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in My Career.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
crispy
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Sacramento as the Kings take it to the hardwood. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have one or two breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Snell in at the 3.
How about that screen by Noah?
On defense, Chicago. Collison kicks to Gay. Pass to Landry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Shooting just 1.
One shot. One shot.
Landry no good on that one. Kings on D. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Now Collison following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. 5 to shoot. Swiped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by McLemore. Chicago on defense. Here's Cousins. Finished off the break. Cousins has got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Gasol, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Collison against Rose. Cousins with a screen on Butler. It's Gay with the drive. He used that pick just right.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Dishes it to Noah, and stolen by Cousins. Outside Collison. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He kicks it to Cousins. Clock at 6. Tries from 7. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Carl Landry. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. Chicago also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And Jones subbed in for Tony Snell. Now here's McLemore. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston. Here's Gay. The offensive rebound. And Coley Stein throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon. Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. Second in blocks. Second in fast break points. And they're ranked. The team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
And here's Rondo following the three from Nikola Mirotic. Rondo passes to Cauley Stein. Now the dish to Caspi. Kings moving the ball around. Rondo kicks to Green. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here is Mirotic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Green. Jones, no luck. The Kings trailing. Rondo with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Gay with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Rose goes in, feeds it to Jones. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one on Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Wilkins is checked in for Rudy Gay. The Kings have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, he said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Jones. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Outside Rose. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. For Chicago, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he knocks down the first one.
That's his first personal foul.
Both good from the line that time. The Kings trail by 3. Outside Wilkins. There's the pass to Rondo. To the paint, Cauley-Stein. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Jones. Inside, deflects the pass. Outside Rose. And he lays it straight in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Wilkins, no good. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rose kicks to Jones. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. The shot is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Ahead, here's Green. Wilkins dishes to Rondo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Kings have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Pachulia. He's off on the second. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. From past the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rondo. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Green, the screen. And Caspi kicks to Green. Sacramento gets it back.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Now Jones with 1 on the clock. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been my decision, too. And I want to make it good, great, actually. Not good, but great.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint, and it's Collison in at the point guard. Here's Gay after the made shot from Joakim Noah, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gay. Jones kicks to Butler. Jones sets the pick for Butler. To the inside, Gasol passes to Jones. Goes back up, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Tony Snell's checked in for Dunleavy. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gay.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Gay. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's Jones. Great D that time from Collison. The Kings trail by 6. He feeds it to Gay. Good D by Gasol.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's stolen by McLemore.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's McLemore after the miss from Pau Gasol. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Collison.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Jones with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He had 23 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. If you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you they weren't surprised. They were just waiting for him to break out like this. They'd like to see it again, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And checking out some numbers here for Collison. How's the last month of basketball?
Chicago making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. Chicago trailing here. Jones kicks to Snell. Jones with the screen on Gay. Snell. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Snell's got his second bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Landry no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Second, Jimmy Butler.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hand and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a 2-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
And he makes the first. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Gay. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. And here are the Bulls now. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Some changes for Sacramento. Caspi comes in for Carl Landry. And the first half is now in the books. Kings lead by...
All right, Sacramento, please.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
What a great game for Gay. He has 15 points and 1 steal. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
Check in for Chicago. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jones is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Here's Collison following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's McLemore.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Collison kicks to Gay. A baseline J. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Collison. The Bulls getting the bucket. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by McLemore.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Ball inside.
Jones drives in. Pass to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got 6 points.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And here's Collison. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gay against Butler. And then Gay with the dunk.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
So it's Chicago now. The Kings getting the bucket. Rose dishes to Jones. Here's Noah. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Landry. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Green, he's checked in for McLemore. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. Then for the Bulls, Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Rondo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Fires the three. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Dunleavy's got his third rebound on the night. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Cousins. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Caspi. That one off the back iron and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jones, the pass to Gibson. That's good. Gibson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. Second in free throw percentage. Second in fast break points. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay. Sealing games at the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rondo. And the Kings making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Pachulia, he's checked in for Rose. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 8. Jones with it. Now Green defending. Jones kicks to Mirotic. He dishes it to Gibson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Kings leading now by 7. Now here's Rondo. There's the pick. Caspi dishes to Green. Makes it off the glass.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Jones drives in. Misses from close range.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Caspi passes to Wilkins. Cauley Stein kicks to Green. Sacramento moving it around. Knocks it loose. Gibson with the steal. Jones with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Gibson setting the pick for Jones. And Gibson kicks to Jones. Dunleavy dishes to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Rondo. To the paint. Here's Caspi. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Mirotic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot is good. That's 7 points here for Taj Gibson.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Rondo on top. Defended by Gibson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Kings have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. And the technical free throw is good.
Tony Snell.
Wilkins kicks to Caspi. Good. Caspi's got 8 points.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Outside, Jones. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the final period of play just about to start. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And the Bulls making a change also. Jones is checked in. Sacramento leading by 11. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Rajon Rondo is out there with Wilkins. And it's Green, and it's Caspi in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Jones gets to Gasol. Gasol against Rondo. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Rondo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Now Casper following the three-point.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk, on the back.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. Here's Nelson. Dishes it to Gallinari. Step back shot and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Danilo Gallinari taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots. Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Now on the court, your Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it. Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First.